Expect the unexpected. She's a sweet widow from Nebraska. He's an old metalhead with metal in his head and covered in tattoos. Now that's a twist. What's up, everybody? It's time for Big Brother. That's right. Yesterday was the veto ceremony, and we sat on the edge of our seats on pins and needles. Oh my goodness, is Casey going to use the veto? Come on, people.
Deja vu.
Yeah, as everyone knows, as everyone suspected, as everyone figured out, yeah, she didn't use that. That stuff is staying exactly the same. Scotty and Haley didn't move their butts off the block whatsoever.
No, sadly.
No surprise, no shocker there.
But Scotty did fall off the hammock.
He didn't fall off the block, but he fell off the hammock.
That's right.
Well, at least he managed to get off of something, right? Well, let's see what's been going on since last time we spoke here, folks. Tyler and KC were up having a little chat about their final two deal, which we all know that Tyler has a final two with everybody in the house except Haley. But yeah, those two were chit-chatting about their little deal. And
do you have I think that she is his real choice. What do you think?
I don't know. I think she probably was until Scotty came back in with all his jury information. Because if I was Tyler, I would say, yeah, KC, okay?
Uh-huh.
And get rid of Angela because she's just such a competitor. She played a really good game, even though she's my showmance. But when Scotty comes in the house and says, it doesn't matter who she's next to, what those girls hate her, she's never going to win, I'm taking Angela.
Good point. Yeah. It's a bitter jury. That's the thing. It's so unpredictable because the jury is bitter. Oh, I just hope it doesn't go that way, but I'm afraid it might.
And you know, if they listen to Scotty, then it's going to be, hey, yeah, because if I'm standing next to Angela, I'm winning. Because Fessy, Rockstar, Bailey, ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Now you send Scotty in there, and then if you send Haley in next, say, Angela doesn't have a chance. There's no hope in hell. So, yeah, sorry, Casey. I'm taking Angela. It's a sure bet. Anybody that stands next to her, according to the jury, is going to win.
Yeah, did you see her and Tyler were laying in the bed in the HOH room, and she said, am I really that scary? And he paused and he said, yeah.
Yeah.
They're all afraid of her. They're all scared of her.
Good reason. She's a beast. And she's ruthless. Like I said, she's there to play a game. And whoever isn't, guess what? You're just in my way. She bowled through them and helped everybody else bowl through them.
Yeah.
But Casey and Tyler, they were both still talking. They were talking about how they think that JC and Brett are getting a little chummy. And they might be a little duo to be reckoning with here very shortly.
Yeah. It's hard to say. JC is such a loose cannon. That's the problem there.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, I guess it's somebody for Brett to chit chat with and find information about. But both of those two guys, they are so, I don't want to say afraid, but paranoid and kind of weirded out about the Tyler Angela thing that every time that those two are alone, those two, either both of them or one at a time, they are just running up in that room or standing between them or sitting next to them. They are not letting anything happen if it's up to them. They keep tabs on her. Where's she sleeping? What time she get up? Where did she go? She's up there. Somebody run up there quick.
Well, Tyler and Angela have a little game they're playing. They're counting up scores. Like there's so many points for how many times they got in their way, or so many points for how many times they have like a little game, how the obstacles that these house guests are.
It is very funny too, because as people walk in the room, they look at each other. What's your number? 5. Yeah, I got 7. And then nobody else has a clue what they're talking about. That is funny.
It is funny. It really is funny.
Oh my goodness. All right. The other thing that they were talking about was they need to start practicing for the finale, for those final 3 comps. And Casey said that Brett's pretty solid. He's been keeping track of everything the whole game. But Tyler, you and me, we got to get on it. We got to start practicing and start remembering this shit, because those last 3 competitions, we got to know everything.
Yeah, you really do have to. That can make or break you for sure.
Yeah. They got a plan that next week, Haley and Sam go up on the block with JC as a replacement if need be. So that's the plan for, that group of people. Well, the next big kerfuffle was the have-nots.
Oh, yes, the have-nots.
Because usually the HOH has to pick the have-nots, and they all are in agreement that they're all in this little rotation. And dearest little Angela was up on the rotation. However, Tyler was handed a little card from Big Brother, and Big Brother said, guess what? You don't get to pick. We do.
Yeah, I think that was a little manipulating on the production's behalf.
I think they had a little target in mind. I think they had their sights set on somebody. They wanted to punish somebody who has been wreaking havoc and punishing them as well as the other housemates this whole season. So what Big Brother did was they said, this is what's going to happen. The 3 have-nots are the first 3 who dropped in the HOH competition. And we all know who the first one was, JC. This is week 2 in a row for JC. And he is not happy. So it's JC, Sam, and then Scotty. So they were the first 3. And our little buddy, he was not having it. He went in the room and laid down in the bed, and he was just sulking and bitching and complaining. And he had the covers pulled up, and Big Brother was yelling because Brett went in after a while and was talking to him. And he was talking, and Big Brother yelled, JC, please put on your microphone. Fuck these people. He wasn't having it. He is still yelling back. And basically, not in so many words, Brett said, look, man, quit being a little bitch. You need to go outside and start mingling with people. Quit laying around in here being a little baby. And about 20 minutes later, JC was out in the backyard, sitting out there sulking.
Oh, that's funny. Are they on that slop for a week?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Slop and cold showers.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, he is not happy at all. So, yeah, man, it's Angela's turn. I was on last. Screw these people.
Well, evidently the shower out in the yard isn't as cold.
Oh, really?
Scotty was going to take a shower there. I heard him talking about that today. And he said, I think I'll go through the humiliation of taking a shower in public.
Oh, my, oh, my.
And I think Sam, she said, well, it's worth it or something. I can't remember.
Oh, my. And well, as I said, Scotty, he's trying to pull out all stops. He is kind of trying to get in good graces with Brett since his plan was to come back in and hook back up with Tyler and roll through the house with him. Well, apparently that didn't work because Tyler put him on the block. So now he decided, I'm going to go try to slide in here and hang out with Brett. Maybe us two can get together. So he's telling Brett everything. I mean, he's telling him, he's dumping everything, man. I was in the jury house and the girls told me this, and he just went right down through the line. There wasn't all girls' lines. Yes, it was. And these are the two that started it. And they left Sam out of it, but all the other girls in the house were all in on it, and they all knew about it. And yes, there was a girls' alliance. And then the whole thing about the big love fest with Caitlin and Fessy and Caitlin and Tyler and Caitlin and everybody else that wore pants in the house. And that's the reason why she voted Swaggy out, because he was the only one that she wasn't in love with and bed hopping with. So he was just going through everything. And then he finished up the little conversation with and Haley had a final two with everybody, with Bailey, with Rockstar, with me, and he just went through the list of that. So Brett was kind of like, oh, really? So yeah, Scotty was dropping everything. Again, he ain't giving up. He's trying everything. He's trying hard. But yeah, he is going for it.
Well, Scotty could never keep his mouth shut no matter what anyway.
Yeah.
He just spills everything right away.
He sure does. Well, he felt confident enough where he was going to go and talk to Haley and told her, hey, Haley, you know I'm the pawn, right? And Haley's like, what? Because she was just up there talking to Tyler, and Tyler said, I haven't made up my mind, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so yeah, he said, don't worry. You got to worry, girl, because I'm the pawn, not you. You're going home.
Why would he do that?
He's just trying everything, I think.
What would he gain by doing that at all?
The only thing I can think of is maybe if he pushes her buttons, maybe she'll go off the rails and make everybody just, okay, she's got to go. She's doing a Bailey. She's flipping out. She's screaming. I don't know. That's the only thing. I mean, like I said, he's not giving up. He's trying. I think he's just pushing every button and pulling every lever. He's just giving it his all.
He's looking so desperate. It's kind of sad.
Well, Haley didn't take it too well. The other night they had alcohol, wine and beer in the storage room. Well, nobody went and found it. So Big Brother took it back. And then the next day they gave it to him, which was when all this happened. So Haley grabbed some wine and went in a room all by herself, chugged some wine, and had a good old cry.
Under the covers. Yeah, I saw that, just sobbing away.
All because Scotty told her that he was the pawn, not her. So yeah, she didn't take that too well.
Well, what can she expect? Really? I mean, Tyler doesn't owe her any favors, that's for sure.
Well, Tyler made that very clear in his nomination speech.
Yeah.
Hey, you put me up, you canceled my vote, you called me out in front of the House meeting and had Bailey blow up and spit blood at me. So guess what? I'm putting you up, girl. What do you expect? And but yeah, I mean, he's doing it, but everybody does want Scotty out.
Yeah.
So here's my question to you. Do you think that is the smart move right now? Who do you think needs to go out first, really? Haley or Scotty?
I think Haley, because Scotty can be manipulated so easily. Haley needs to get out of there.
I think the only one that could possibly, and this is maybe possibly, actually get Haley to do anything would be Tyler if she stays. And then the threat is if she stays and she starts winning, we saw her in that last one. She wasn't giving up.
She's a beast.
And if she starts winning, and it doesn't matter. It could be anybody on the planet sitting next to her, and that jury, she is winning.
You're right.
It doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah.
So that's the dangerous part about her. Scotty was in their group too, but everybody thinks that Scotty did this and that and that. So I don't know what their feeling are about Scotty, but he was still one of them. Mm-hmm. But not that Scotty's a slouch, because I think he can win some comps. Like we talked about before, he is the little geeky, nerdy dude, but that dude runs in the yard with everybody else, and he is not winded. He lifts weights. He does everything. He has an athletic body. So
yeah, he's just, I don't know. He can just, he plays with his heart, and that's just not good for Big Brother. Haley does somewhat, I guess, too. I don't know. It's kind of an even draw.
Well, but I think with Haley right now, I think she's dangerous because she doesn't have that big goof as a distraction anymore.
Yeah.
So she's actually playing and thinking, and she's figuring things out. And yeah. Well, even her and Tyler had their little conversation, and she was like, "Do you and Angela have a show, man?" She's like, "What? No." "Did you and Fessy have?" No, get out of here. So they were both lying to each other's face, acting like it was like some big, "What do you mean? Oh, get out of here." So they were doing that to each other, which that was pretty funny.
Did they really think, I mean, especially Fessy and Haley, that was kind of,
yeah.
Of course, I guess we see stuff that even the other house guests don't, but.
Yeah, but it was obvious as hell.
Yeah.
So you guys out there, comment, please, down below. Who do you think should go, Scotty or Haley? I know it's a toss-up, but that's a good question. Let us know. Please comment.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is rough, but I think if Haley stays in there, I think you're right. I think they can get in Scotty's head and, come on, buddy. But if she's in there, and like I said, after seeing her in that last HOH, she ain't playing. She is she's gonna hang in there until she dies if she has to next time. I just know she is.
That was impressive. It was. That girl got banged around more than I have never seen anything so brutal on Big Brother. I really haven't.
Yeah.
Not just someone who's so small and she's banged around.
And after the last discussion we had here, and I was so adamant, I'm like, Scotty, whoever comes in needs to go back out. That's not fair, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. You're out there, you find out shit, and you're coming back in here. You need to go right back out. Yeah. And I still think that. But, Haley's going to be tough. But the only thing is with Haley is, no matter what, she is going to be the lone wolf. She might be able to get Sam to throw her a vote, but
not the way.
Whoever she puts up, it's going to be weird.
They're not very fond of each other. I'm not sure she could be counting on Sam's vote.
Yeah, I don't either. It just you never know with Sam though. She's so I know. She's so wacky anymore. She just she pulled Brett into the room and had some crazy conversation with him, and he was like, "What are you talking? What? I don't know. You really blindsided me here. What's going on?" And she was just babbling some, I don't know, man. I don't know what she was trying to do or what she was trying to get at. Something about, are you mad at me? Did I not do something, or am I not performing? Am I not playing this game because I really don't know how to play this game? I'm just kind of here. Am I not performing the way I'm supposed to because I don't know? He's like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. So, yeah, we thought Sam was great.
None of us know what she's talking about.
Still slowly losing it.
Crazy Sam.
But that's pretty much everything except, I almost forgot. After Scotty spilled the beans to Brett, well, we all know what Brett did. He went right upstairs.
Right.
The girls were all laying out back, except Casey. she just got done working out, and she was upstairs in the HOH room with Tyler, and Brett went up there and sat down and told those two everything. Everything that Scotty said, he told them everything. And they were like, what? Really? Oh, I knew about the girls' lines. Yeah, that was no big deal. Angela told me about all that. But and then it was like, Haley had what? With who? Oh, man, really?
He's like their little minion.
Yeah.
But he's good at it.
He is real good at it. I guess they played it off about the time that Haley went in and caught everybody celebrating.
Oh, yeah.
And she busted them. They were all hopping around. And because they did the same thing after after KC won the POV. Mm-hmm. They were in there jumping around, but they were doing it quietly. That's enough. And then Brett walked away. He goes, why am I always naked for this? Because he had just a towel wrapped around him. He's like, why am I always naked for this?
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, Tyler he explained that away somehow. I forget, but Haley was questioning him about that. And yeah, so their little conversations went kind of weird and goofy too, but they both looked at each other's eyes and lied to each other about everything.
Knowing full well each one was lying to each other.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
That's the way Tyler's been playing the whole game. I mean, even with that, the Final Four deal with Fessy and Haley. Sure, sounds like a great idea. Hey, Angela, did you hear that? Yeah, guess who's going on the block? So Tyler's real good at going, sure, yeah.
Funny. He just has that charm. He has a certain kind of charisma. I mean, I think if I ever met him, I would believe anything he said. He just has that, I don't know what it is. He makes people feel good about themselves. When you're with Tyler, you can see it happen. People light up and they gain a confidence because he makes them, what is it Maya Angelou says? People won't remember what you say, but they will remember how you make them feel. Yep. And Tyler makes people feel good.
Yeah. And he's at that point of the game now where he is saying, plain and simple, hey, I'm going to do what's best for my game now, not the 6, my game. So from now, I don't know what his plan is, but I'm sure he has one. And I'm almost positive it's a good one.
Yep. It's been a good year. It's been a great year for Big Brother, and the ratings are up there. Everybody's loving it. So
yeah. Including me. And I just hope the jury doesn't ruin it for me at the end of the season.
I know. I hope not too.
All right, folks. We've been yabbering way too long, but hey, that's what we do. We talk about what's going on. Even though you think there's not a whole lot going on, it's getting good. It's getting down towards the end, and it always gets exciting. And that's it. Not a whole lot game-wise because it was just a veto ceremony, and Casey said, nah, I'll leave it the same. And that's how they left it. So on Wednesday, we get to watch the veto comp. And then, of course, on Thursday will be the live eviction. And we will be here when anything happens and everything happens to let you know in advance who did what, who's on the block, who put them there, and who might have a chance to take them down. So make sure you come back and check us out.
All right.
Okay, folks, for now, this is
Totally Kathy and
BlindViews, and that's the way we see it.
What we do here is go back. Loud.